Good morning. My name is Ani Prayers-Sikhan, and I'm here to advocate a yes to the moratorium on new charter schools. First, I would like to start by saying that unfortunately, I do feel the time of this meeting is a disservice to our population at large. It looks like our esteemed parents and teachers cannot be here today. And the reason I'm saying a yes to a moratorium isn't because I oppose charter schools. I think it's wonderful that charter schools existed and they've been part of our history. The issue that I have is that it looks like more and more charter schools are popping up, and they're following a business model. And I'm not sure what the oversight is going to be to protect the students that are in our current schools at LAUSD. The last numbers that I looked at, it looks like at LAUSD we have at least 70, if not 80% of our population that has a free and reduced price lunch. That is a gigantic population that needs services in our existing public schools. We need to make our public schools be the institution that provides these services to children so all of our children equally can rise up. So looking at the unregulated amount of spending that can be done on charter schools, how much they can pop up, how many charter schools can be actually started at LAUSD, I don't see how that serves our children at large. Absolutely, a yes on a moratorium is going to help the greater population of Los Angeles, it's going to help our disadvantaged children, and it's going to help the children across the board in LAUSD. And unfortunately, allowing more charter schools to continue to grow without any sort of restriction, having it be unregulated, is a disadvantage to our school system, to our school district. Also, I have not found, per my research, not one school district that has unrestricted access to spending without a moratorium charter schools, where charter schools are growing at a rapid pace, where the actual school district has been served. So what I'm saying to you is, I'm not seeing it number-wise. I'm not seeing it statistically. I'm not seeing anywhere in our country where we have a rise in charter schools, where the funding is diminishing in the local school board level, where those students, where that population is thriving. As LAUSD is the second largest school district in the country, I feel like we are absolutely serving as a precedent for other schools and how they are behaving. And it's a historic moment right now. And it's a moment for us to decide whether or not we are actually invested in the future of the children of Los Angeles and the children that will serve in the state of California, and whether we want to be that example of the rest of the country. So I urge all of you, please do vote to pass a moratorium on charter schools. And that's, once again, not to say that we have a problem with charter schools. Charter schools are not the issue. The issue is the overzealous opening of charter schools throughout LAUSD and the diminishment of funds, public funds, from our schools. Thank you so much.